And welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man Zero. This is BMS, and we're back to the factory because it's gone silent. Why? Well, I'm guessing this bastard knows the answer. Meet the Hidden Phantom, our next guardian of Master X. He's, well, probably the second hardest guardian to fight, due to a number of reasons. He's also quite poetic, as you can see, often referencing Shakespeare and other various artists. But let's get this thing started. What makes this guy so tough is that, number one, he doesn't have an elemental weakness. So you can take all your elemental chips and shove them up your ass, because they'll do you a lot more good there than they will against this guy. The other things that make him so fucking tough is, one, he's fast, as you can see, trying to slice me with his sword there, and his other attacks, namely this one, where if you strike the wrong copy of him, you'll take damage. Good stuff. He also likes to throw little, I think, kunai is the proper pronunciation, and, what's the other one? Kunai and, something else. You Japanese lovers out there will probably know the answer to this, and his EX skill is quite a pain in the ass, too. The best way to deal with this would probably be the shield boomerang. Charge it up and you can, it usually covers the entire screen. However, if you're using your saber only, you have to get a lot, more tactical with it. Up close and personal, shall we say. In which case, you're probably going to take some damage because it drags this part out a lot longer than it should be. Not to mention he likes throwing that shit from various locations in which he's probably going to hit you just like that. But once you're done, he goes back to his normal pattern. Now, as long as you're careful, unlike I am here, because I'm almost dead now, that's not good, he's not that big of a deal if you know what you're doing. See, we've already brought the little ninja man down to his knees there, which all you ninja lovers will love this motherfucker, because guess what? That's what he's based on. Who'd have thunk it, right? Let's see. Now, kunai and shuriken, there we go, I think that's it. The shuriken. Probably totally butchered the pronunciation of that, but those are his two main weapons. There we go. Now, breaks Mega Man tradition because the boss is actually before the level, which is kind of good because it gets the tough part out of the way, but whatever. Now, there's two cyber elves here. First one you saw we get from Phantom, and the second one we get from killing these little robotic dogs. You have to farm them a bit. I think you need to kill 5 of them altogether. So, not too much farming though, so that's good. Now, of course, Phantom being the perfect bad guy, after being defeated, he, spells out his plan to destroy the factory in great detail. Namely, talking about how he planted 8 bombs in here. So that's great, we have a number now. And if CL would ever learn to shut her mouth, we could actually get on with it. She has a big pie hole, and she needs to stuff it with something, because we don't like to listen to that. No. Now, you're probably, unlike our last trip here, you're probably going to want to enter through the main entrance. You don't have to worry about getting caught by any security cameras or anything like that. And you'll get a couple extra enemy kills, which is always good, because, as we all know, you need all those you can get. Now, there's our first bomb. Now, the way to disarm it is to use a technique used throughout the world by bomb squads, all over the place, alright? Any civilized bomb squad will use this. They will take the bomb and slash that motherfucker with an energy saber. I mean, come on. What could possibly go wrong with that plan? Apparently it works here, so it's all good. Now, hardest part of this mission is probably, as you guessed, the giant pit of death. There's, I think, 3 bombs here, and 2 of them you have to go up so high that you can't really see the little platforms down below you, so you have to take a blind leap of faith, hoping that you don't fall to your fucking death in the pit of doom, which kind of makes me wonder, why would they even put something like this in there? Whoever built the factory, it serves no purpose. It's just, it's one of those things that really irks me. But, anyway, once you get down to 2 bombs, you're good to go, if you can actually land on the platform, and not get knocked off. Now, as you can see, we have a time limit. I think it was 3 minutes or something like that. You shouldn't have to worry about that unless you get lost, which you've already been through here once before, so that shouldn't be a problem. The biggest problem will be getting knocked off the beaten path, which I almost do up here because I get hit by these little guys. Namely that one, and I almost fall back down into the pit. If you do that, then you probably are fucked. But if you can avoid that, take your time, you know, get strategic with the shit and actually avoid getting hit back down there, then you're all good. And once you knock off all the bombs, slash them with your saber, you're good to go. Now, as you can see, your score should be pretty good if you do that. As long as you don't take any damage like I did, and as long as you don't let the boss rape you, alright? You're gonna get at least a 95 or better. So you're all good with your S rank there. Now that that's taken care of, guess what? We're down to the final mission, and our final guardian. Our final selectable mission at that one. At that too. Jeez, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Good thing it's the end of the video. Oh, and you may notice that CL is talking about creating a replacement energy source. This actually plays a big part in the future games, but we'll get into that later. It's actually quite the little plot twist in the later ones. But anyway, next time we will tackle the Stop the Hacking mission, our last trip to the desert, and our last guardian. And we're almost done with this game too. Can you believe it? I know! Anyways, this has been BMS, and I will see you all next time.